What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Patreon request today from Emmanuel on Patreon. This is Fulgur Anjanath, a creature from Monster Hunter World, right? So, specific Patreon request. So let's go, landscape page, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast, right? So we're going to start with his head over here. He's kind of flying, we can see a leg and some various bits of anatomy here, right? But we'll start with his head, right? So, eyes. Classic sort of dinosaur style eyes, right? So he's kind of like a big dinosaur with wings. So, curved line here. Underneath, another curved line there. And then we got like a thin snake-like eye there. And then, sort of eyelid line, curving around here, and maybe something else there. And then some more coming around this way. Maybe we should see an eyeball or something just here on the side of his eye. Like that. So then he has this big sort of frowning section here, right? So like joins the sort of fin that comes off the nose, and this tends to have sort of scales, right? So it has these scaly parts that come around here. And you can kind of just do these roughly, it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth or anything. And there's kind of these texture lines that come down toward the eye as well. Kind of joins this, and kind of as much texture sort of as you want inside these kind of things. You know, it's kind of up to you. And then so this will have like some scales on it as well. This is like a ridge or something. Comes under his eye, and this has all scales there. Like so. So this ridge will keep going, right? It'll kind of bump like this. And it has this skin flap that comes out from his nose here. So it's this wavy sort of line. And the front of his snout comes out here. And I think he's a nostril in close to his eye. Like some sort of air hole or something here. So that's kind of colored in dark, just inside. Right, like so. So this is his top lip, right? So what do we do? Yeah, we'll do the top. So we'll go around for the top lip, right? So it's kind of this bumpy, wavy sort of thing. Comes around this way. Corner of his mouth there somewhere. But this keeps going. It seems to have something like some angles or some spikes or something on the corner. It comes around to the top of his head here. And again, this can have this kind of dinosaur kind of stuff. So spikes and wrinkles and stuff. So texture all on the lip, right? So it comes down, follow that line. And then these sorts of lines on his top lip. And then as much sort of texture then as you want. So we're coming around here. Right, just making them look kind of bumpy, right? So this fin, we'll draw the fin that comes up from his head, right? So two of them, right? So we'll start here. It's this big wavy sort of thing. and coming up here. And it'll eventually go around his head, like around the top here. Comes back, kind of reminds me of the Dilophosaurus, I think. You know, the dinosaur from Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. You know, it's got all these sorts of lines here. And then like some texture lines on the inside, right? So because it like goes around. So it's got these sorts of different sections and stuff. Inside here. Just this kind of texture inside. And then the other one, we can just see the side of it in behind it. Like so. And we'll give this just a little bit of texture just here on the side as well. So that's like the top of his head. His kind of neck comes out this way. What we'll do is bottom jaw, right? So bottom jaw here. Comes around this way, right? Big curved line there. Real open, loads of teeth, right? Tongue sticking out, slime, the whole lot, right? So he's a real gnarly dude, intimidating. Comes down this way. And he's 2 layers of teeth, right? So first, this one. He's 1 layer of like real big teeth on the outside of his mouth, and then another layer inside. So when you get to about here, you got to bump this out for the bottom of his chin. Right, and then we do the outside layer of teeth. So say 1 here. Like that, right? Sitting on his chin. Another one there. Like so. This one. One more, like here. Right, and like again, wrinkles, textures, any sort of stuff you want on his mouth. So that's a real big bottom jaw now. You know, scales maybe and stuff. You know, whatever you'd like. Okay, so then the other layer of teeth inside here. So more sort of normal kind of tooth layer coming down here. Like so. Another one. Like that. You can see some in behind there. Then it goes up underneath the tongue. So let's say here, right? And we can see kind of the back of these teeth. So just there. Sorry, now you probably heard a big truck going by. My window's open. Another one here. And here. Live on a busy road. So just here, his tongue sticks out, right? So it's like a big pointy sort of tongue. Curves around to there. And the side of it, like here. And you might have some texture and stuff on it. Like that. And then top layer of teeth, right? So starting here, right? 3 sort of widely spaced, and then that sort of skin flap that they have on the side of their mouth just there. And then more teeth. And when we get to about here, we can start to see the gum line, right? So you got to draw in the actual, like the sort of the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth. That is a reference that most people won't get. The whole tooth and nothing but the tooth. I'm showing my age now, I'd say. There. And then here. It's from an old movie. They say the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Another one here. There. Like that. And then so you can't see the gum line in between, right? So you gotta like draw that. Those sort of lines like this coming around the teeth here. Like that, right? And then you should be able to see some teeth on the other side of the mouth as well, sticking down here, in between. Right, like so. And then some of his mouth from the other side. So, you know, this sort of skin flap here. And then like his cheek or something there. Maybe like here. And then, you know, some people like to add sort of spit and that kind of stuff like that. All right, so let's move on now. Neck. So real big neck, right? Coming down this way. Like that. And the other side of it here kind of curves that way. And then he's all these wrinkles and stuff coming down it. So let's go, say from corner of his mouth, say here. These big necklines, and another one sort of here and going that way. And these will have sort of shadows on it. They're kind of like veins and stuff. Like so, and then we can see. So I'll just thicken these up, sorry. Right, and then maybe some like texture in between and stuff like this. That. As much texture as you want, really. Okay, so we can see two of his hands down here and a leg, like some claws, and then he's got this fur on his shoulder here. So it's like this starts with this sort of hairline kind of thing, right? And then we add this spiky texture, hair spikes really, just here. So it's like a big furry section. And it goes all the way down his back, but we'll just sort of bring it up there. And the other side of it is over here somewhere. And this has all texture. Here. Like so, right? And then his shoulder will go down this way. Shoulder there, the inside of the shoulder, say like here. His arm goes down that way. go in there, right? So that's like his shoulder, one arm. And then this comes down. I think this has more fur coming down his arm as well. In this picture he does anyway. So we'll just go down that way. And add some more sort of hairy sort of spikes here. And then some more texture on his arm, just following that shape of his shoulder. Like so. So then the other side of this arm goes down here. And then eventually comes down to like claws and stuff. So, and like a foot, right? So let's say, actually we can see the underneath of his belly, sorry, here, right? Just trying to work this out now. And then there's like a leg here. So his knee, right? This is actually, we'll do this as a leg, sorry. So leg here. Right, and then that means the arm should come out maybe a little bit more, just behind it. That was my mistake, I apologize. There's all these claws on the arm. So that's the arm. It's kind of a skinny sort of thing, like a T-Rex sort of arm. And this is a foot, okay? So the foot's out around here. And these sort of bumping knuckle lines. Now if I go too fast, just hit pause. Sorry if I go really fast. Okay, pause it there. And then this comes out like a toe or something. Here with a claw on the end. And then another sort of toe here. Knuckle. So like lots of texture and like skin lines and all this kind of stuff inside as well. Like that. Then the other knuckle sort of here. Kind of like talons, like a bird. Claw there or something. Okay. And then the claw on this side. Does he only have like 3 fingers? It looks like he only has 3 fingers. So we'll bring it down, say here, spike to there. And another big one. And it's kind of like curved around here, bent over. And then goes back up like that. And there's a big claw here. And loads of texture. It's kind of like that. So that's like hooked over or something. In the picture I'm drawing from, you can't really see the claw there. So his other one is over here. It's kind of sticking out this way. So it comes out, goes down, around here for another claw. Right, like a big nail. Sort of there. Then the next knuckle sort of comes down around this way, around like so, into there. It kind of comes around this way, back that way, and lots of texture and stuff on this. I'll just try and clean up some of these lines. Sometimes it's worth thickening up your edge lines a little bit. So 2 hands, 1 leg. We should see another leg somewhere here. So say like coming down this way. It'll probably go off my page. It's like his knee or something. That way. So like a knee going that way. And then the side of his leg here goes up around his back. Can't really see the inside of it, but lots of texture and stuff on it. And so, like, I think there's more hair then that comes down this way. Kind of covers most of this area. This is like his belly or something. Texture all under here. Leg, texture, knee. Maybe I should add a claw here, I'm not sure. Maybe just kind of hooking around there. And I think he's a wing that like flies off this way. So it's got like texture lines on that. And then like his tail kind of up here. Does his tail have... Yeah, that fur goes all the way down his tail. So there's all this spiking stuff going down the tail. Texture lines and everything. And just, you know, add more texture and stuff to his wing here. Thicken up some lines on your edges. Will make certain things stand out that you want to stand out and other things not stand out. Just changes the image a little bit. You know, or adds a shadow underneath a piece of skin. Kind of thing. It's like a claw, claw, claw. There. Do, 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 do. Doop. And as usual with monsters and things like this, it's always tricky to know when to stop. You could keep going for hours, building up texture and shading and things. But of course, no one would watch a video that long. This is YouTube. I saw someone commented, "I'm here to draw, not to learn." I was like, okay, fair enough. Although drawing is learning, I think. Maybe some texture just in his mouth, just here. Right, but that's it. And basically you can build up the texture as much as you want, but I think I'll leave it there. That is how to draw Fulgur Anjanath. Hope it was helpful, Emmanuel. Anyone have any specific requests, like things like this, that I don't normally draw? You can head over to Patreon, sign up if you can afford it, and I'll get right on that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.